We are now back. We've got ourselves a proper view, at least in this direction. You can see my giant Sonic pixel art. Yeah, if I didn't mention it before, I am a bit of a fan of Sonic. And there's my little train tracks that I made. Started out as a subway, but ended up being above ground. That lava is noisy. Anyways, I'm gonna head on back to the fort now and show you the subway, and it leads to my other main base I had made. Not really a base, more of a farm sort of thing, tree farm. Yeah. Okay, we're back in the fort. I've just slept in the bed, and I realized I forgot about something kind of special. Got a little something down here. This is the first of 3 main caves I explored. And down here, I've got a little something. Oh, and also, I'm not really sure how long I've been recording, so I'm sorry if there's any sudden breaks and I have to go on to a part 2, but zombie trap. We just head down this ladder here, and we go all the way down. We find some glass and a dungeon. This zombie trap was made before EXP, so the zombies kill themselves, and they used to drop feathers. Now they don't. But that's pretty much a lifetime supply of feathers anyway, so I'm pretty sure this thing does still work, as long as you're not playing on peaceful to show your worlds. So let's see if it'll spawn something so we can watch it drown. And a zombie has just spawned. Ooh, 3 of them have spawned. And they're getting sucked down the water. And they will never resurface because they don't know how to hold down the spacebar very well. And so they are trapped underwater. And yeah, if you're wondering, this design was inspired by the Let's Player known as Co-Star. Heard of him? He used to make a series called Co's Quest. He hasn't made any episodes for quite a while now, but he'll probably start making more episodes at some point. So yeah, that's my zombie trap, and I'm gonna head on back to the fort. Alright guys, we're back in our fort, and now it's time to show the subway. If I recall correctly, the subway has 4 stops, I think. Yeah, 4. Originally, this subway was made using the old minecart boosters. There used to be one right here, because it wasn't going fast enough. But those don't work anymore, because Notch hates us using bugs to make the game more fun, apparently. But anyway, got a little bit of redstone action going on, not too much. But let's check out each of the stops. First stop is, and the closest stop is down there, which is the mine, so let's check that out. Here we go. Started out as a subway, but eventually it was kind of hard to figure out which way was which underground, so I went above ground. Well, not really hard to figure out which way is which, just going a straight line, but hard to figure out how far to go. Oh gosh. Why did I put the buttons next to the iron doors? Anyway, yeah, I got the mine. This one actually This one actually started it a bit. Yeah, I got some levels. I only did one side. Okay, now we're back up at the top, and we're gonna head. I didn't close the door. Dang it. Well, at least it's easy to get through on this side because I used a pressure plate. Alright, here we go. Gonna head back to the main station that is really it connects all the things. Anyway. Oh yeah, this little thing that goes up, it has something to do with this. I just wanted to be sure that yeah, I have a couple of the tracks going in weird ways, just because I wanted to be sure that if you were at least coming back, it would always come to here. Although I think I messed it up in one spot anyway. But whatever. So where are we gonna go first? Let's go to the spawn first, because that's closer. And I stepped on the pressure plate. Here we go. Yeah, I had a big booster going up the whole thing. And yeah, that's how I made the track switches. I made the redstone run along the entire track, and the track switch is over there. Probably could have. Not really sure how you could do it simpler. You would either have 2 tracks, or you'd have redstone run along next to your track. Anyway, that's the other track. But over this way is the spawn point, which hasn't loaded yet. It'll load soon. Pixel art? Yeah. Yeah, back when you always spawned on sand. Anyway. What's in this chest? There's a lot of... Oh, I think those minecarts are from the boosters, and didn't really have anything else to do with them. So yeah, here's my spawn point. No one uses these things anymore because they invented beds, but there was a time when there were no beds, and you had to use your spawn point. And there was also a time where I didn't have a lot of lapis lazuli, and I needed a lot of lapis lazuli, and I had to walk for 500 blocks in that direction, approximately, to reach a cave in the lapis lazuli area over and over and over again. That took ages. Fortunately, dyeing sheep and then chopping their wool off gives you 4 pieces of blue wool instead of like 1, so I was able to get it a whole lot faster. We're gonna head back to this station now and go to the 3rd destination. Okay guys, we are now on our way to the 3rd destination, which is the tree farm. I've set this minecart track up in such a way so that you cannot go directly from the spawn to the tree farm. You have to go back to the main central station. But it doesn't take too long. Got a minecart. It's fun. For me. Not sure if it's fun for you. How'd that sheep get up there? I hope he doesn't get on the tracks later. Did make a little tunnel through a mountain. But mountain didn't go on forever. Anyway. It's not too much further. There was a lake, and then once it goes over the lake, then we're kind of there. Got a bit of walking to do, but... Oh my gosh, this stuff is loading, like, real slow. Probably because I'm recording, and that takes up a lot of computer stuff. Alright, here's the tree farm. I did get one tree farm going. There were, like, basically it's gonna be like a... What the crap? My buttons have stopped working. Okay, I've restarted Minecraft, and now I can walk again. Yay. Anyway, this was built... This is gonna be built as a series of tree farms. Like, not just one, but like a series of them. I had one up and running, and I was getting another one. The second one was kind of a bit too big, so I kind of cheated a little bit with it, but I got it done. Anyway, the first one was done completely legit, and it involved a bit of TNT. And, man, it made jungle tree saplings. What is up with this game? But anyway, no one wants to walk through there, so we'll just walk around it. Occasionally the leaves grow through the window. Not sure if they still do that. They probably do. Anyway, all the way to the end of this hallway. Looks better from the outside. Yeah, I think it took like so much glass to make it. Yeah, tree farm A. Anyway, if we take a look out here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that took like a lot of glass. And for the most part when I built it, a lot of it was pretty flat, but that hill there, and there's also a hill back there, they were kind of in the way. And it took me a long time to dig those out. Not too long, but long enough. Long enough for me to gather up some TNT. Speaking of gathering TNT, it's getting kind of dark. Hope y'all don't have trouble seeing out here, but hopefully we won't be out here much longer. Anyway, I had some TNT fun in there. Did need the silly redstone to set it off too. Things have changed so much. Anyway, back over here, I've got one more thing, and that's pretty much it. sprinting. Gotta love it. Unless you're having trouble finding food, then you probably shouldn't be sprinting. But anyway, let's not run past it. Down here, I dug out a little bit of it, but then I got kind of bored, and I went and MC edit, and then I did the rest. Yeah. Well, at least I placed all the torches properly. Yeah, those torches up there, they were placed when I was digging out the original thing. Yeah, I dug out a border of like... Yeah, it was like a... Yeah, the first part was like 2 high and... like 2 blocks high, not too high like that. But like 2 blocks high, and it was like 128 by 128 blocks around. And I just figured that would take far, far, far too long if I was to keep going for it, so I went and MC edit, and then I did the rest of it. I haven't really done anything with this, though. After I did that, at that point I kind of stopped playing in this world, and I didn't really care as much anymore. Yeah, that was one of the last things I did. Anyway, this has been my old single-player world. See you next time for something really special. Goodbye.